Hello everyone. Here I am with the letter of the week, and this week we are learning about letter S. So these all are activities which we did this week when we're talking about letter S, and today it's just Friday afternoon, so one activity is pending which we are going to do today. Apart from them, all activities are done, so I'll share them what all we did when we were talking about letter S this week. So my younger one will turn 2 in November, and elder one is will turn 3. So for younger one, it's just an introduction, and more than expecting her to learn the letter sounds anything, it's more of a vocabulary building for her because she's still learning to talk. And for my elder one, she knows the basic letter sounds. So addition to letters, we are talking about many other things which you'll see in this video. So first, starting how it doesn't look neat, but this is how I planned. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they are the bonus activities. So I'll not show you how what I have written because it's not good. It's not good writing, but this is how I plan and on the Sunday, and what all crafts I'm going to do each day with them, and what I'm going to talk that day with them, and accordingly I take up the books if I have to get a new book or reduce a new book to them. And then there are some bonus activities which I keep ready in my shelf, and in case I find my kids bored or I don't have anything to do, I'm done with the like studying or whatever activities that day. So they are the bonus ones which are related to letter S, but I don't introduce it because I think it's too overwhelming sometime to do many thing activities one day. So this is how. So I'm keeping today here. This is notebooks so that I don't forget. Forget anything which I want to talk about it. So these are so many activities. So I choose one craft per day, and one or two things per day, like that. This is shelf which is always on their shelf work, which you'll see in my shelf work video, because I have a very small baby. The one who's not 2, she still throws things, put things in her mouth, and so I cannot keep everything on the shelf because it's dangerous. She still put things in her mouth and can hurt her, things can get lost, and she throws things and things can break also. So that's why only this is the what which stays on the shelf, which Sanvi can take out any time of the week and go through it. So this is, you see, they're scribbling on the sandpaper later with the chalk, because my younger one still doesn't know that you don't have to scribble on this one. But still, this is the cursive sir, the tracing we do, this uppercase sir, and sir for Sanvi, sir for Sia. So this sir was very good week because we're talking about their name every single day, and Sanvi wanted to learn the spelling of her name, and she learned the spelling because she wanted me to write her name again and again because we were reading Sir. So this is just the booklet which I prepared different, and this is snake, sheep, spider, and Sanvi and Sia. So at least when I write Sanvi, she recognizes her name. So that is good thing about Sir. And yes, though my name also start with the Sir, and my husband name is also with Sir, but we are still Papa and Mama for them. So they don't recognize that Sunil and Surabhi also it's Sir, but because when I say what's me, it's Mama, Mama, and Papa, Papa. So I left it. So Sunil and Surabhi are not in this booklet, but probably by next time I'll add mine and Sunil's name and tell that our name is also with Sir. So this is the booklet for Sir, and I write with a chalk, and it's an earbud. So people dip it in water and do tracing. I don't like it because my kids, when they see water, they just get mad, and I try to reduce use of water when I'm trying to teach them something seriously. So I just give her the dry earbud and she tries tracing it. So I write again and again. I write small S, cursive S, and she traces it. So that is the activity which she does almost all of the week because it's on the shelf work. Then, just coming to letter Sir, I introduced different objects with Sir: stingray, shark, square, sapphire, and sheep. And this is a cursive Sir. This is just a letter, scorpion, everything, and a scale, because she didn't know what the scale thing is. Scale, and to draw a straight line, because she know what is straight line, curvy line, but how to use a scale to draw a straight line. So what we did was, I told her, you put the scale like this, and then using a chalk you can draw a straight line. So this is what fascinated her this very much, in using the scale, this one. And this is our spider, because Sia loves the Incy Wincy spider rhyme. I don't know why, but Sanvi asked me actually that, why the spider fell down if it rains. So I had not thought about it, how to explain to her, but then I just tied it the rope and told the spider was trying to climb, and then you put water. So she took another cup and put a lot of water with pressure on the spider, and it just fell down like this. I said, see, if there's a lot of water, the pressure comes and then the spider falls down, so it could not climb up the pipe, and that's why he fell down. So Sia just loved singing the rhyme because it was a spider, and I explained one thing to Sanvi with the spider. Other thing I talked to, first I'll tell, but the basic thing I talked to Sia was, Sanvi knows about the small, medium, large, but this is for Sia, that I told a small bowl and a big bowl, and I had some objects here for her to classify. This is a big egg, this is a small egg, there is a big ball, and then there is a small ball, and then spoon. So it's a spoon, we classified small and big spoon. And I had some printables of like a big sheep and a small sheep, watermelon. So rather than I did not emphasize small or big, especially for Sia. It was just an introduction, but yes, I want her to recognize objects. And for vocabulary building, I think it's very important that she looks, because see, we don't get all the fruits here, and not all the vegetables. So many things I introduce her only through these printables. So recognizing watermelon, blueberry, and loganberry and all, which we don't get here. So not do we see sheep or cow that often in Singapore. So this is the only way I introduce her the words and the pictures of the animals, so that you can recognize it. That's one thing. What I did for Sanvi was this one, because she knows all the small, big, large. So this is what I made this game. There's straws of different sizes, and then she had to arrange. So then I talked about this, the longest and shortest, and there are two sizes. Rather than a small or a large and a medium, there can be different sizes in between. So that was the introduction of new concept to her, to realize things can be arranged in ascending or descending order. The same way I gave her these 3 hats. It's again a printable, and then talked about large, small, and medium, and she had to arrange it. What other thing I talked to Sanvi about was curves and straight lines in alphabets. So these are the 2 alphabets which have only straight lines. These are the 2 alphabets which has only curved lines, and these are 2 alphabets which has a straight line and a curved line. Because we did letter R last time, we're doing S this time, and these are the easy letters for Sanvi to know the letter sounds, because she's not 100% good at letter sound as such, but still she liked the concept of straight, curved, and both sounds, both straight and curved in one alphabet. That is what we did specially for Sanvi. What else we did for Sanvi was Salsa stickers, and this is a game. If you can see, I made it manually. So I wrote different R's, uppercase, lowercase, cursive, and then S different, and told her where is letter R. So this R recognizes R sound, which can be uppercase, lowercase, anything, and so you have to put the stickers accordingly. So I gave her stickers, and wherever was Sir, she had to put yellow, and wherever is R, you have to put a red. So that is what we did with Sanvi. And this one is stamping, which I did with both the girls, but only one paper I could find. So I just wrote the numbers, and introduction, 1 means 1, 2 means 1, 2, and so stamping. So I gave them stampers and do the stamping on the sheet. That's one. And what else we did with Sir was Sir spices, and my kids always come to me when I'm cooking, and they love our spices box. So that day actually I gave them all the spices to taste, but this was the first one, this sugar, because they never get to taste the sugar because they don't artificial sugar at time, and salt, which they see in my spices box, but I did not do any activity with them. So I emphasize sugar is sweet and salt is salty. So both the girls got to taste these things, and just they were very excited to see my spices box. This I'm keeping in bowl just to show, but they actually tasted from my spices box and they were too happy about it. What another did I did was I was in junior church, once they played this game of emotions, and I was thinking to do it since a long time with Sanvi at home. So just I made 4 phases, which I thought I should introduce to her. 4 or 5, I think. Alright, yeah, 5. So uh, there's some, I'm very specific about the words which I introduce to my girls. Like, I don't tell them a word of angry. I don't say mama is angry. I just say mama is upset. So you can tell me if you're upset with mama. So this is upset, smile, scared, crying, and sad. So basically these are the 5 emotions which I want my kids to recognize and tell me, or even makes my job easier, when because my elder one is little introvert, and if she's upset with me she won't even talk to me, and just sit in a corner and just sulk. And so I need to talk to her that, you know what, you're upset with mama, are you scared? So that's why I wanted to recognize, tell her or introduce these kind of smileys or faces to her, so that it helps her recognition of feelings, so that it makes my communication to her easy. So just basic faces, and then I'll put a face on my this mask on my face and say, mama is crying, what should you do? Then they'll come and give me a kissy, and mama is very upset, what should you do? Then they'll hold their ears and say sorry to me, and then mama is very happy because you gave mama a kissy, and then mama is very scared because mama saw maybe some animal, it scares mama, what should you do? Then Sani will come and give a hug to me, and mama, don't be scared, I'm there with you. And then this was a sad, that, oh, you are sad because papaji went to office. So this is a fun game which everybody, I and my kids, we just love these basic things, and hugging, kissing, wherever it is, we just love it. And there's something else we did, which was written here, was swimming, sitting, standing. So we played a game like sit now, so we'll sit and then we'll run, and then I like stop, and then like, okay, now swim, and they just lie on the floor. So that was a big of energy buster to them when they were not ready to play some game, and I just thought it and we did it. So it was fun. You can do with sir start, sir stop. And why I did was because I told my kids are running everywhere, especially the younger one. She still doesn't take my instructions, and it gets really difficult when I'm traveling or I'm walking alone with 2 toddlers. They don't hold my hands, and the traffic and everything. So I'm trying to teach her that if mama says stop, means stop wherever you are, just don't move, because she just keeps running all the way on the road. So that's why I played this game today with them, like start, stop, sit, stand, basic things. Now what is left was surf for solar system, and I mentioned Sanvi's too much into solar system, planets and astronauts, God knows why. But this is what we did. Then this is I made a sun, this is what I made, and this is what then Sanvi made. So we did cutting practice, she's into scissors, we put stickers, peeling the stickers, and she cuts, she knows cutting, but only randomly. This week I wanted her to cut straight ones, and I even draw lines on the paper, but she couldn't do it. So we had only 3 which looked like, okay, can be put on a sun, but we did this. So after this, another activity we did was, what do you think it looks like? I tried making Saturn. So I took a plastic ball, cut in 2 pieces, pasted them across old CD I had, and this is how I showed them the Saturn. And what was the activity for them was put some glue of Fevicol and throw the glitter over it, and then we make a Saturn, because Saturn is made up, the ring is made up of dust and stones. So this is how it looks, the gray color, that's why it is gray color. And then this is the smooth and this is the rough. So that is the sensory experience, and that's how the Saturn planet has rings, it means. Then we did was, because all the planets are spheres, so this is how a sphere feels, and this is hard and this is soft. Then this is, it fell down. So star. So this is what they made. I just give them two triangles, stick with the popsicle sticks, and here I had give them the glue to stick them, and they made a star. And then I asked them to paint it, and they did not paint it because they were much more interested in painting their legs and feet and clothes. So it was not a success, but just I showed them star, how you make it, and some 1 or 2 strokes of brush I could get on my star. Rest was on their body. And this activity, which is the last one which we are going to do today, because I wanted to show how we approach an activities, is I make it beforehand what I want them to make, so that they know what we are making, and then give them all the pieces. So I know they tried cutting the pipe cleaner with scissors, she could not cut, so that's why I have kept it cut. I googly eyes, specific shape she cannot cut, so but this is how I'll present to her, and I'll ask her that let's make the snowman. So this is the snowman activity which we are going to do. So Sia will be involved in peeling the stickers and putting some glue, because I use the glue stick, so which Sia can also throw it there, here and there, and then putting the pipe cleaner through holes, which she is very good at. So this is how I involve both the kids in one craft, and that is the main motive of my craft, is to involve both my kids together, because it is very tricky to involve 2 kids in one activity, considering one has a very short attention span and one is better and much more interested and much more advanced when doing things. So whatever I'm doing is just to get both the kids work together, and my activities are also maybe a little low level for someone who is going to be 3 years old, but then it caters to both the kids. One is turning 2 and one is turning 3. So that's all of the activities for the letter S, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.